Greetings, guys. What's going on? Unoptimized Fool here with another burst of information for you guys today. So, we're going to talk about Season Discovery. Now, obviously, Season Discovery has no active content coming out, but we are seeing a change to it. So, we're seeing an XP toggle coming soon. Now, we don't have a plan for that. It's going to be a hotfix, though. Now, Agrin went on X today and said that players will soon be able to toggle XP gains. You'll be able to speak with Grendag, Brightbeard, and Orgmar and Ironforge. So he said, "Hello, fellow Season Discovery enjoyers. We are planning to deploy a hotfix soon to allow you to disable and re-enable XP gains on SoD realms. This should be live sometime the next day or two, and you'll find the option on Grandad, Brightbeard, and Orgmar and Ironforge once the hotfix is live. We'll post something on official forums once the change is live as well, right?" Now, they did put out a blue post here talking about the XP toggle issue, right? So there's currently an issue on Season Discovery where if you disable XP gains, this change does not persist after logging out and back in. And they obviously, right now, there's a 1 gold cost, so they actually temporarily removed that. So obviously, they want to make a proper fix because 1 gold in, classic era, is not a ton of money, but it's definitely not like 1 gold in retail WoW, right? So again, nothing major for Season Discovery. I don't think there's anything underlying this. I think it's just like they're seeing a need for it and they're pushing it forward. So yeah, this is it for all of Season Discovery. This is probably gonna be one of the last things we talk about Season Discovery though. All right, guys, we got another article here. Actually, we're gonna talk about a lot about Classic here now. Blizzard actually officially has responded to the current casino bot surge in WoW Classic. Now, obviously, if you're not aware, there's been a lot of bots that have been running casinos out of, and obviously, it's been an issue. It's been raising concerns in the community, and Blizzard has officially responded to this. So this is posted by Tom Ellis, right? Now, Tom Ellis is a senior game producer for World of Warcraft. So he said the casino thing that's vogue right now, just to confirm more where it's still against policy to advertise a casino, and they list the policy that they're breaking. So keep reporting them or dropping infernos on them. Now they're just to let you know, the context of that is people are dropping infernos on the casino bots and it kills them. So you can see there's a casino bot death montage here on Reddit. Digging in, it looks like the gold sellers have realized this is an easy way to make gold quickly and cheaply, which has driven an uptick in the behavior. You caught watchers' attention, so we have a few folks looking into ideas on how we can make getting these people out of the game much faster. The activity is less lucrative, and in turn, they will hopefully piss off. Now, again, this is official. I mean, I can see this is definitely, this is not a blue post here, right? This is just a post, but it's definitely some strong language here. Again, I mean, obviously they don't like dealing with this stuff, but it's funny to see this in an official thing. It doesn't offend me, obviously. I don't think it should offend anyone, but it's funny to see this type of language from someone from the team. Now, don't expect any sort of big fanfare mission accomplished banner for this one. This is one of those ones that you hopefully don't even notice stop happening if we get it right. So again, that's an ongoing thing. Hopefully this just kind of fades out of existence. We're not going to see anything like big fireworks, mission accomplished. So again, it's good, right? Bots are bad for the game, obviously. Money-making bots are terrible and should just play the game normally. So hopefully they just don't make it as lucrative for these people to make profit off of, and they'll eventually find another scam to do, because eventually they'll just find another scam anyway. So yeah, that's it for this one. All right, guys. So we have an article here talking about the WoW hotfixes that came live about 2 days ago on June 9th. Now, I want to talk about them still because I haven't covered them, but this came out on the 10th. Obviously, it's a day after, but this came out live on the June 9th. So now this is mostly all for retails. Obviously at the bottom here we have something for Mr. Pandaria Classic. So for retail we see a delve change where we see Valir will no longer ignore vile cursed toads when they attack you in a delve. So obviously this is a problem, since if you have as a DPS spec, you're obviously gonna have her not helping you, right? Which could be a problem since some people can heavily rely on her. Now for dungeons, we're seeing Dark Flame Cleft. They fixed an issue that can prevent the candle cart from progressing. Again, there's always been issues with that. Now the reason why they're touching this is, one, obviously they still want to fix this content. Remember, Dark Flame is in the Dragonflight content, and that's currently the leveling process, the leveling system. Like our current like new player experience is through Dragonflight, and obviously they want to make sure this doesn't break for new players, as well as we're seeing the return of the time walking as well for Dragonflight. So obviously they want to fix this too. Now, when I originally did Dragonflight, we never really saw this. Sometimes the cart would act weird, but would always progress, so it might be a new bug here. Now, for Quest, they fixed an issue where the quest Overcoming the Unknown Rage-Riddled Drifter was not properly appearing for players. Again, we talked about this yesterday. They also fixed an issue that can prevent some characters from being able to complete Lost Legends. Affected characters will need to abandon the quest Lost Legends and pick it up back from Zurashor, Akasmir, and the Den in Harndar, right? So if you have problems with this, just drop it, pick it back up, and you should have no problems now. This is already in the game. Now we're going to go over Mists of Pandaria Classic. Hilda, Hornswoggle, and other relevant NPCs should now be present for their daily quests in Ruins of Okadi, so obviously they were missing. Cooldown reduction trinkets will continue to work while loading screens are active. So obviously, when you're a loading screen, that tick will still occur. And we have Slastra and Kalite Stone Tender. I always stuck with these names. Should once again be present at top of Gormash Hold. So it looks like it was just a bunch of different phasing issues for Classic. And of course, too, we talked about the Celestial Dungeons coming here in the future yesterday. So that's going to be everything for hotfixes. Nothing too major, but definitely, good to see that, they're fixing some problems in the game.